and then just make sure Chiku pops off. I'm wondering who they are going to call rotations on the side of DREAMMAX. I do hope that they make the choice of attacking the 1-1, because while the 1-1 only relies on a single Purify in her kit, then that's her most vulnerable state. If you allow her to put a beat on you, if you allow her to activate Crossbow of Tang, and even if you have your flash outs, your iframes, it's still very dangerous. So yeah, make sure you nip that at the bud. All the while you're thinking about the Hayabusa. I think your lineup is just built to take on the Hayabusa anyway. So yeah, I think TODAK here is very much at home. Even in the 1-3-1 going into this matchup, I'm just excited to see how they'll execute.
Yes, I think the execution is going to be extremely important, especially for DreamMax's side. I mean, it needs to be spot on here. There's a lot more forgiveness in TODAK's lineup, because again, oh, you missed the 3 hits of Jikundo, you got the Shrimpo to get you out for free. Moon, it's like, I get my passive, they walk away, like, oh, okay, I'm at no real loss. E1, just walk into every single brush until it's alright. And now Moon, once again, he's gonna start with the harass.
Now, between Moon and Nyx, I'd give the dueling advantage to Nyx, especially since there's no one with TODAK's Moon. The damage on the Kagura is also very much surprising, especially with that flame shot. Now, E1 goes ahead and does the Hayabusa. Oh, the Hilda special while Hayabusa threatens a kill. That was close, though. Luis almost had him.
No, there was no way he was going to kill him there. As long as E1 still had the flicker, and until Jawhead hits level 2, then he's got some kill pressure. But for now, as long as E1 doesn't, you know, overstay his welcome, he still has the flicker to get out of the tightest of situations. Now, here comes the big question. Now that E1 has been chunked out, what about the purple buff? Are they going to look for those big invades? Are they going to keep harassing him here? Jawhead still hasn't hit his level 2, so it's still possible.
I mean, that's something to note. Flicker already burned. That's as well an extra little chunk of health for E1. Again, if a Hilda is able to dash in and flicker into a bush, then that's fine. She's not going to die. So right now, I think that's something to note. I guess a minute and 30 seconds in, there's so much more time for E1 to get harassed. And here's what I'm wondering. Why did they give X-Ray the killing spree instead of the high and dry, if this was their plan all along?
I guess it's the flex. That's literally the only reason I can think about at this point in time, because X-Ray, you wouldn't expect him, especially when he doesn't have execute as well. I mean, naturally with the playmaking capabilities, they can do. Oh no, E1, what you doing, buddy? Buddy, you're getting into some dangerous territory as the OK Shadow kill comes on out. X-Ray taking a huge risk here, putting himself in danger. Luis is able to get that first blood and get on out of there with the quad shadows, and that's why E1, you got to be so much more careful. Moon trying to. There we go. Chiku finding the perfect execution at the cost of at least 80% of Moon's life, and Cabrillo is trying to come in and make the difference, and yes, he does. They trade 1 for 1 for 1, ending the score at 2 for 2.
An eye for an eye gets everyone blind, but the fight continues.
Formaze comes in with the Black Dragon form as the rest of TODAK is going to be controlling the mid lane. DreamMax finally decide to say, no, we're done with this.
All right, it was a alley-oop into a slam dunk to your face. I like how DreamMax kind of pushed the issue. They forced the kill, but then again, Chica was coming up like, all right, man, you take my tank, I'm right here. And then there was another big team fight that happened. But again, it was all part of the plan, and nice take on the turtle.
Oh, good steal, but the full fight is coming on. Cabrera is going to be so caught out of position. The OK Shadow just secures one. Matilda is down, and E1 forced the flicker out once more. X-Ray comes in, hits him with the Way of Dragon, but doesn't take it back because he put it on Mikey again. Ejector, real scary.
So yeah, this is how we read it, man. This is, what, 3 minutes in and already 7 kills on the board. 4-3, relatively close gold lead here for DreamMax, but only by, what, 200, 300, still very close. So yeah, this is what we said. A lot of this series games are gonna have almost double-doubles, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, considering that we're slowly going in towards the mid game here, everyone's hitting their level 4s. What should we be expecting here? But before that, let's check out this 1v1 between Formaze and Cabral, because once again, Formaze has his passive online. That's when Lapu Lapu needs to back away, but Luis is here to say, hello, give me that free kill. He's going to take the OK Shadow kill. He goes into his Black Dragon form, gets on out of this. Luis, what you trying to do, buddy? I need to stack up his passive as hard as possible, but Formaze not going to let it happen. Phantom Execution as well, coming up on towards the top side of the map. They trade 1 for nothing. He goes over, gets ejected backwards. They're going to secure the kill onto E1. DreamMax finding some profit.
Oh no, I don't think Moon should have waited for the circling eagle. Like, he held it back, as you can see. The ult is still there. So if maybe he did, E1 would survive, but this doesn't cost much to TODAK. I mean, if E1 dies, that's fine. He'll be back. He's a tank. It's his job anyways. Save all, especially Chiku. And right now, Moon is saving it, maybe possibly to help Chiku get this, but hold up!
Ichigo using the Black Thorn Rose to get on out of there, but unfortunately he wasn't able to do enough damage to get on out. Mikey takes the brunt of it, whereas Iwan is able to secure that execute. Luis, he's just waiting for his cooldowns to come back up into that fight, but Cabral is doing such a good job after he's going in, allowing Luis to open up into the backline and securing another kill onto Formezi.
This is bloody. 7-5 already, not even 6 minutes in. Still maintaining this very small gap between each other. DREAMMAX ahead by about 1,000. Oh, now it's growing. 1,000 and change, almost 2,000. And here's what I'm noticing, all right? I do see that Moon seems to be holding back. I guess Moon isn't as ready as X-Ray to go for these play-making moves. And again, circling Eagle, if he used it, would have been off of cooldown right now.
Yeah.
Maybe could have even saved Chiku.
Yeah, it could just be reaction. One or two things: either miscommunication or just not reacting as fast as he should. X-Ray getting the Blade of Despair ready as the rest are looking for information. I mean, E1, he finds the information, but hopefully he doesn't get caught out again.
I mean, I think there's one job for E1 right now, and act as a enforcer, the muscle for Chiku to make sure that they spot out where the jawhead is. But oh!
Way of the Dragon securing that kill, locking them down, allowing Chiku to get into the backline. Nyx tries to blow him away with the flame shot, but it's not going to be enough for Mezi going in with the Dragon's Tail. Now in the Black Dragon form, they're going to force the fight in towards the jungle of DREAMMAX. DREAMMAX need to make a choice here as Mike K bringing in and baiting for Cabral, who's going to jump right over the wall from the blue side. However, looking at mid-tier 1 being destroyed and going over into Todak's favor. Now purple buff, a huge place to fight, but E1 is going to sacrifice his life. Crossbow of Tang onto Chiku here. They don't even get the purple buff.
Nice diversion play by TODAK, but just the same, they're trading a little too close for comfort, and that's going to be 2 for none for free. But in the end, they do get 2 turrets down bottom and mid. Right now, Louis is very confident. He knows that there's no one who's going to steal it, and Cabral here gets hit by the circling eagle, and right now it's a 2v1. How is he doing this? Lapu Lapus have been up to this shenanigans for 3 days now.
Yep, and I mean, that's what happened. It's very similar to how an alpha works. And, you know, that's one of the tooltips they tell you is like, hey, as long as there's a wave, use your sweep and you get health. Same thing goes for Lapu Lapu. And he has multiple abilities, so he can really stack up the healing super quick off the wave.
But it is a shame to see that he has 5 assists, 2 deaths. Given the Festival of Blood, give this man like 3 or 4 kills, it'll be worse. It'll be harder. So I think that's what TODAK is trying to stop.
I mean, it stacks. Oh, wait, hold on. Way of the Dragon getting onto Luis, but he still has that quad shadow already pulled out. Mikey accidentally throwing Nyx backwards here. Okay, they'll take anything at this point, but at the very least, it's still profitable, and Nyx is in a safer position.
I see the problem with DREAMMAX right now. They have been ahead for the past maybe 3 or 4 minutes. They just can't find a way to make that lead grow. It's so hard, especially against a team like TODAK, but they should note something. They should see that, hey, Moon isn't using his ult as often. So maybe we can bait him into actually taking out someone especially when it's too late. And that's how you end up with a situation like in the bottom lane earlier, where it was 2v1, it was Cabral, and if only X-Ray did not have any killer instinct, it would have been a waste. It would have been maybe a 1v2 with Cabral winning.
Potentially. Formaze just purchasing the Bloodlust Axe as well. That could be a significant game changer here. Moon, he's going to get some damage onto Luis. This could be a full dive. Thorn Rose comes through. Way the Dragon, perfect dive coming in for the side of TODAK as they break bot tier 2. However, mirroring on the other side of the map, Holmes as well as Cabral, they're going to be able to take this down. Cabral realizing, okay, they don't need me here. I'm going back to base.
This is dangerous. You're on your own here, Holmes, and right now, Mikey, Nyx, and Cabral have to defend because early on this game, 9 minutes, 30 seconds, if they get penetrated here, that's going to be an all the more easier first level Lord away. About 10 seconds from now when E1 gets ejected, here comes Moon, the free dashes. Oh, I love it.
Yep, he's doing a really good job, and I mean, I would say E1 has made a couple of mistakes, but now that he has one, at least I'm pretty sure he's got an item list. Pull up that item list real quick, just to double check, because when Hilda gets that first time, at least she becomes a lot more sustainable, so the ejector is less of a problem unless there's 3 people.
And at that point, it's just numbers. It's just math, right? Like, if there's 3 heroes, jabbing away at you, you're gonna get knocked out sometime soon, all right? Now, I like how DREAMMAX has gone from, okay, let's defend top, into actually barricading the Lord. And right now, the fight is all about bottom.
Yep. They look to rotate here. E1 now. Oh, no. Oh, he had to blow his flicker there, and now Chiku, he's kind of trapped, but he quickly gets that puncture right over the wall. Yang overturn coming out, as well as Moon trying to start an engagement. It looks like TODAK, they're not all about it. They slowly pull away. They don't like these odds as they back away in towards the mid side, knowing that Lord is up for grabs. Nyx purchasing the necklace into Rad.
I love it. If Moon picked anyone but Matilda, I'm pretty sure everyone from TODAK would have been at half health. But again, the fact that this hero gives shields, so good. What was E1 doing? This is what we're saying. Just the numbers are against you, my friend. Now Chico getting chased down. Formase acting as a wall. Just leave my core alone.
Yep, and now they're trying to get on top of Homens, and they do a really good job. Moon getting that circling eagle, but now Formase has no way out. It's all about Chico trying to make the play with the Thorn Rose as well. He's running out of cooldowns. He has to make something happen. He gets pulled in towards Moon's side. Can he make it out? Cabral on the chase to take Chico out. Moon is safe. Ooh, Justice Blade does exactly land. Puncture is able to go through, but now Cabral getting it at full charge, getting another Justice Blade once more. Pops the off, but Chico able to have some quick fingers, pulling himself to Moon into safety.
All right, this is again something I noted yesterday. I'm not sure if it was the backstage or if it was during a cast, but really, I think this metagame incentivizes heroes that have so much mobility that you can extend a team fight and just call it a chase. There seems to be so many chases in this metagame, and that just makes the map all the more smaller. We talked about how heroes are able to respond, and because of the combat mobility, because of the combat mobility, you're able to turn fights into something else, an actual 5v5 into a skirmish, and right now I'm just wondering what happened to Cabral right there as two teams jockey for position right here in the Lord.
Yeah, they are just fighting each other, and I mean, you can see Chico just rotating off them, but Formase is trying to buy as much time as possible, trying to sustain. Moon is there to cut them off, forcing them back in towards that top side, and Chico is so far away. E1, he needs some help. Can someone save him? Nobody can save him from the OK shadow kill, and now Chico finally joining the fight to take out Mike K in the process. Nyx goes down as well.
3-for-1, unfortunate trade here for DREAMMAX. They do even out the score 13-13, and again, keeps the gold lead at a very minimum. That's what? Barely 1,000, but at the price of what? The first Lord. TODAK goes for it. I do believe that was illuminated. So yes, imagine that. It's a stronger Lord, it's a golden Lord, and it is going to enhance your minions. So I'm guessing what's next? Going to be a push. Oh, but wait!
He is so gone right now. The mega kill going over to Luis with the Blade of Despair. Can we, let's have a look at the items. I want to see where Luis is currently at, and I want to know where Chico is currently at.
Endless Battle, Blade of Despair, Raptor Machete. What's Chico looking like?
Chico is Blade of Despair,
ahead of
Battle,
one, ahead by one.
Yeah, and Queen's Wing ahead by one. I guess that's okay, but he's already got his core items with the Endless Battle and Blade of Despair. That should be enough work. E1, on the other hand, he's only got his Athena's shield. That's not going to be enough, like especially against people like Homus and more importantly Luis, who has that physical damage.
I mean, this is what I expected, just the same, because there are two core heroes on the side of DREAMMAX. You have Homus on the 1-1 and you have Luis. So yeah, they are kind of sharing the same pool. Henceforth, that's Chico advanced by 1. But yeah, you have to consider Homus. Look at this, doing so well to defend, and they did not lose any turrets in the process, so that was, I think, a win for DREAMMAX in the long run.
Oh, for sure, it's a win for DREAMMAX. And TODAK, I'm not entirely sure why they didn't want to, like, at least force a fight or maybe consider something. I guess they know that DREAMMAX has some pretty good team fighting capabilities in comparison to them, mainly because of the Kagura and as well as Cabral, who really work well together. Yin-Yang overturn, if they're really, really close together, Cabral jumps in for some big, big boy damage.
If anything, there is one more facet of Cabral's kit that he has to use in coordination with Luis, and that is the wave clear. Like, you can't do Oki Shadow Kill when there are so many minions.
Now the fight is almost about to begin, but they back away. I mean, it was a really good attempt from TODAK's side, but DREAMMAX, they are just pulling back saying, hey, they blew their big ticket ultimates. We don't mind.
Let's make sure here that Luis gets his orange, fellas, and indeed he does. Here we go. E1 looks to be in trouble once more. Nope, they're not going to force the issue, and again, turn this fight into a chase, which, by the way, is beneficial for the one who's running away, for the most part.
Absolutely. And you know, the more I look at both DREAMMAX and TODAK, I'm realizing they're kind of like one in the same. Like their play styles, they're looking very fluid, very instinctual when they play this game. You notice that? No set structure. They feel it out a lot of the times. Oh, we can get away with this. Okay, let's try it one more time. And the same thing goes for DreamMax. Okay, we win in this particular way. No worries. Let's see if we can push this a little bit further.
Very tactical, if you'll ask me. But in terms of strategy, I'm not sure exactly what they're going for. For TODAK, I guess, yeah, you get the funnel onto Shiku, but hold up.
Oh, man, Moon, he managed to get out with the help of that Winter Truncheon. Now, Formace on the... Look at that flank angle coming in through mid lane. Cabral now in some trouble. He quickly drops down his ult as well. But Formace, he's caught out by 4. He needs the help. Can he jump to Moon? Yes, he can. Gets it in time. They want to end it. TODAK, they can go for it right here, right now. Can somebody please hit that pistol as they pull back? X-Ray going to be going down over to the OK. Shadow kill as Shiku hops on up with the puncture. They lose 2 members for nothing. And this is what I was talking about. TODAK feeling very instinctual. They let go of a huge opportunity to end this game. Moon is going to get caught out. Circle Eagle ain't going to save him this time.
I'm betting he wishes it was like a rectangle eagle, go all the way back.
Oh, yeah.
But right now, he pulled it, and I'm guessing that was like a last minute, a last resort. And if anything, TODAK did great because they pulled a quick one over DreamMax and even over us. We were talking about all the other team fights that could happen, and they went for the penetrate down bottom.
And now Chiku is going to die here off that OK Shadow kill.
Hold up. Oh, this is looking bad. This is looking bad.
Yeah, Lord's coming up, and Chiku is not going to be there in time. So E1, X-Ray, and Formace have to kill time here.
A Lord per side. I don't think they can go for the steal.
I don't think anybody has enough damage besides Moon and Chiku. Okay, maybe X-Ray. X-Ray could try to do something, but it's very unlikely. Formace coming in, they have to see he's being bought by X-Ray, but they want to go for this big play. They're trying to stall this for as long as possible. Formace, he's got his passive on lock, but that's not going to be much, especially when somebody has Necklace of Grants. Okay, Shadow will comes through. X-Ray, he finds an opportunity to get onto Mikey, but he doesn't get the right target. So Louise dashes on out, Circle Eagle coming in from Moon. Can't pull his teammates out. He won. What can he do? He is stuck. Cyclone Moon gets right over the wall. Moon is stuck, especially with Open Umbrella coming in from Nyx. They are on a full chase. DMX, they've got the Lord in hand. Moon is on the run.
Oh no.
Wan wants to pull him out of here, and he cuts him off. Gets the... No, he doesn't actually get that there, but it is over. Crossbow of Tank procs, and that's going to be the fight.
We appreciate E1's effort, like, hey Moon, let me try to get you out of there, but it was just too much. And again, just as we mentioned, a lot of these fights happen as chases, and right now, nice use of the ejector. Gonna try to take E1 down, but at least DreamMax knows it's too much to ask to take down the Hilda. What they're gonna do is they're gonna use the pressure of the Lord. They're gonna try to manage all these waves, make sure bottom is crashing in, push mid, and they're gonna go for the opposite. They're gonna polar push DreamMax. They're gonna take mid, they're gonna take top, and wow, the tables have turned once more.
Yep, Formace, he's trying the exact same thing. He goes in, however, the rest of the team don't have enough damage. Formace trying to sustain the rest of it as they go for this full-on dive. Cabral getting 2 under his ult. He gets almost getting Chiku in the process. Now E1 tries to go in hard as well, but X-Ray can't really help. Okay, Shadow kill is there. Moon, he needs to pull him out. X-Ray, he almost gets it, but Chiku puncturing 2. Can't seem to do any more than that. Circle Eagle securing the kill onto Homus, and now it's up to both X-Ray as well as Moon to save this tower, save this inhibitor, and I think this might just be the game unless X-Ray can clear the wave. He does, and he saves it for a little bit longer, but nobody will be able to help him in time.
What an upset. DreamMax takes game number 1. The Malaysian and Singapore MPL champions TODAK must be